Hello everyone. In this video I am going to solve lecturer Cadre English paper and I have already solved first 30 questions in my previous video. So let's start this video with question number 31. And the question number 31 is, who wrote the long blank verse novel Aurora Leigh, a poem in 9 books? And the options are Robert Browning, E.B. Browning, Christina Rossetti, or George Eliot. And the answer here is option B, E.B. Browning. Question number 32 is, although Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre was published in 1847 and the first novel she wrote was Shirley, Agnes Grey, Domestic Manners, or The Professor. And the correct option is option D, The Professor. And the question number 33 is, Mr. Rochester is a character in. Options are Shirley, Agnes Grey, Domestic Manners, or Jane Eyre. So, the correct answer here is option D, Jane Eyre. Question number 34 is, if Jane Eyre recognized the virtues of self-discipline, it at the same time. Options are option A, tests the property of passionate commitment. Option B, upholds only the Victorian virtues of self-renunciation. Option D, stands for the current conservative values. Or option D, none of the above. And the correct answer here is option A, tests the probability of passionate commitment. Question number 35 is, Nellie Dean is a character in. The options are option A, villain, option B, the tenants of Wildlife Hall, option C, Wuthering Heights, or option D is past and present. And the correct answer here is option C, Wuthering Heights. Next question is question number 36. Wuthering Heights in the novel Wuthering Heights is the name of a range of hills, a devastated landscape, a house, or none of the above. And the correct answer here is option C, a house. Next question is question 37. Pamela by Samuel Richardson earned a place on the Vatican's Index of. The options are most readable book, prohibited books, moral books, or romances. And the answer here is option B, prohibited books. And the question number 38 is, Samuel Richardson called the novelistic form. Options are romance, fictive, narrative, or a new species of writing. And the correct answer is option D. Next question is question number 39. Richardson's Pamela was written in the style of. Option A, third person narrative. Option B, plain autobiography. Option C, epistolary writing. Or option D, folk tales. And the answer here is option C, epistolary writing. Next question is question number 40. Henry Fielding called his novel Joseph Andrews. Options are an epic, a comic epic poem in prose, an epic poem, or an epical prose fiction. And the correct option here is option B, a comic epic poem in prose. Next question is question number 41. Besides other essays, John Ruskin also wrote on option A, drama, option B, mythology, option C, history of coins, or option D, architecture. And the correct answer here is architecture. Next question is question number 42. Sophia is a character in the novel. Options are Amelia, option B, Tom Jones, option C, Tom and Jerry, and option D is Todd of Todd Hall. So the answer here is option B, Tom Jones. Next question is question number 43. The Last Man is a novel written by options are Godwin Wollstonecraft, option B Sheridan, option C Martha Sherwood, option D Mary Shelley. And the answer is option D Mary Shelley. Question number 44 is, to whom are the last lines of Wordsworth's Tintern Abbey addressed? And the options are Coleridge, Alexander Pope, Dorothy Wordsworth, or Shakespeare. And the correct answer here is option C, Dorothy Wordsworth. And the next question is question number 45. Who wrote the Gothic novel The Monk? And the options are Walter Scott, Horace Walpole, Gregory Matthew Lewis, or William Godwin. And the correct option here is option C. And the next question is question number 46. Holy sonnets were written by options are A. John Donne, B. Cowper, C. Ben Jonson, and D. Spenser. And the answer here is option A. John Donne. Next question is question number 47. Who is the narrator in Raja Rao's Kanthavura? And the options are Murthy, author, Achakka, or Rangama. And the answer of this question is C. Achakka. Next question is question number 48. The Prophecy of Dante was written by options are John Donne, John Byron, Dorothy Wordsworth, or John Ruskin. And the correct answer here is option B, John Byron. Question number 49 is, beauty is truth, truth beauty. That is all ye known on earth and all ye need to know. These lines are from, the options are A. Hyperion, B. Ode to Nightingale, C. Ode on a Grecian Urn, or D. Ode to the West Wind. And the answer of this question is option C. Ode on a Grecian Urn. And the question number 50 is, an ode is, options are a lyrical poem like a sonnet, a rhymed poem, or a poem in the form of an address. And the correct option here is option D, a poem in the form of an address. And the next question is, Swift's A Tale of a Tub is the tale of the tastes and opinions of three brothers representing, and the options are Roman Catholicism, Anglicanism, Calvinistic descent, or all the above. And the answer here is option D, all the above. And the next question is, who represents the viewpoint of the ancients in Swift's The Battle of the Books? And the options are Aesop, bee, ant, or spider. And the correct option here is option B. And the question number 53 is, who wrote the famous following lines? I have brought philosophy out of the closet and libraries, school and colleges to dwell in clubs and assemblies, at tea tables and in coffee houses. And the options are Steele, Swift, Addison, or Dennis. And the answer here is Addison. Next question is question number 54. Who created the famous character Sir Roger de Coverley? And the options are Steele, Swift, Addison, Dennis. And the answer again is Addison. Next question is question number 55. What is the name of the early 18th century journal in which essays concerning social norms and etiquettes appeared? Options are The Spectator, The Times, The Guardian, or The London Express. And the answer here is option A, The Spectator. And the 56th question is, an essay on criticism is a poetic discourse, a prose work, an elegy, or an autobiographical work. And the answer here is a poetic discourse. And question number 57 is, an essay on criticism and aphoristic discourse which presents. Options are imaginative criticism, a critical theory based upon free will, liberal criticism, or criticism as disciplined extension of neoclassical good manners. And the correct answer here is option D. Question number 58 is, the rape of the lock is known for. The options are its heroic qualities, its portrayal of classical age, domesticization of epic, or its genuine seriousness of tone. And the answer here is option C. And the question number 59 is, who is the author of Dunciad? And the options are Alexander Pope, John Dryden, William Congreve, or Ian Watt. And the answer here is option A, Alexander Pope. And the question number 60 is, it is said that Charles Dickens was deeply influenced by. The options are John Ruskin, Karl Marx, Hobbes, or Thomas Carlyle. And the answer here is option D, Thomas Carlyle.